Namaste. Greetings to all. Welcome to another edition of One Way of Thinking About It, where I will be taking on a question from people from around the world who have deep questions about life. I will be taking on these questions and answering them with my deepest understanding at this present moment. So with that all said, let's go ahead and get into it. Our question is coming in today from California. California checking in. Thank you so very much. So our question reads, how can one live with peace within oneself when the world around you is full of chaos? Great question. Great question. This is a very deep question. When we are so influenced and attached to the outside world, and for a lot of us, this is all that we have ever known, that our happiness, our joy, our peace, our love comes from outside sources, which is untrue. The outside world really has no value. Nothing in the outside world really has no value. We give it the value that it has. Take, for instance, a child. Where most people are super attached to their children. And they put extreme value on their children. However, for another person, as we know, people abandon children. It's the worst thing ever for them. People abort children, people abandon them. If a child in itself, any newborn baby within themselves was happiness, love, joy, peace. As soon as when anyone encountered an infant, a child, they would feel love, peace, joy, happiness, bliss all of the time, because it would be happiness. It would be peace. But as we know, this isn't so. People who have children, sometimes they give you love, sometimes they bring you joy, sometimes they bring you peace, sometimes chaos, sometimes anger, frustration, all of these different emotions that we have. Because ultimately these different emotions are within us. They're not in the objects and beings of the world. Take, for example, a mate, male or female, the mate in our lives. A lot of people put so much value on their mate. I want to get married, or I want to have a partner. This partner is going to bring me love. This partner is going to bring me joy. This partner is going to bring me happiness. All of these things that we have been conditioned, or the story we've made up in our mind, put this value on this person. If this was true, anytime someone got a mate, a male or female, they would be happy. They would have love all the time, because this person, this being, would be love, would be happiness, would be joy, would be bliss. Period. So anytime that you contacted this person, this being, that's what it would be. It wouldn't be, what is that? Oh, that is a little centipede. He was moving kind of quickly my direction. So I'll let him be for right now. Long as he keeps his little distance. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. Real life taking place. I love it. So back to the value that we put on to objects and beings. So if a mate was truly happiness or love, anytime someone got a mate, that's what it would be all of the time. And let's take something. Let's take something like money, the dollar bill. The dollar, we put that value on that dollar bill. For somebody, as a matter of fact, for example, when I was in Egypt, I went to give a guy at the pyramid a tip for helping me out, and the only thing I had was a US dollar. And when I went to go give it to him, he looked at me and said, "What is this, a souvenir or something?" You know, this has no value to me. So again, the dollar bill, we put that value on it, and as we know, it fluctuates, it goes up and down. But for some people, that's paper, that's something to burn. It's not a dollar. So, with that said, there's a great quote. I'm losing the name of the guy who gave the quote, but he says, "Happiness is difficult to find within oneself. However, it is impossible to find outside of oneself." So how can one live with peace within oneself? We have to have it internally. We have to have that peace, that happiness, that joy, that bliss, that contentment within ourselves. It cannot come from the outside world. If it comes from the outside world, if say we're sitting on a beach or something like this, and this is such a peaceful, blissful moment, that can be taken away by a child running and crying through there. It could cause complete chaos. A storm could pass by and cause complete chaos and take that peace from you. So anytime that we put value on something from the outside world and says that this has given me peace, this has given me joy, this has given me love from the outside world, that can be taken from us. And it is weighing upon this object or this being that we have said gives us peace. So if that's not there, we no longer have peace. It's chaos, or it's something other than what we were wanting. So when the world around you is full of chaos and you truly have peace inside of oneself, the world's going to be what the world's going to be. That does not mean that it takes your peace, your joy, your happiness from you. We have to allow ourselves, the world, to take that from us. And it is, again, peace, joy, bliss, happiness. These are emotions that are within us. And as something happens in the outside world, chaotic or erratic or impulsive, something happens that disturbs that inner peace. What we do is allow that to pass. It's just an emotion that has come up to pass. But if we decide to grab onto this frustration or this anger that has arisen from something in the outside world, now it has created anger or frustration within us and has taken or has covered up our peace, let's say. All we need to do is allow that emotion to pass. If we allow that emotion to pass, that peace will be right there, which is always within you. It has never gone anywhere. Peace, love, joy, bliss, happiness has forever been in us. This is what we are. So it can't be taken away from anything from the outside world. It can be covered up now. It can be mistaken or forgotten about by chaos in the outside world. But as soon as when we recenter and bring our awareness back to who we truly are, peace, contentment, prosperity, bliss, we will realize that happiness, peace has never gone anywhere. So this is my best understanding of how one can live with peace within oneself when the world around you is full of chaos. If there's any clarifications to this answer or any add-ons, please leave your comment in the comment box below. And again, I will be circling around one of these days to check on the comments and the clarifications and see if there's anything that needs to be addressed further. Until next time, much love, health, peace, and blessings to all. Namaste.